Getting old. You hear a lot of comics talk about getting old. But by the way, to the younger people in here, it's a good thing. The only thing worse than getting old is not getting old, okay? But it does suck. You know, things just happen. Your head grows. It does, I Googled it. As you get older, your head grows. I saw a picture of myself. I'm like, how big is my fucking head? I look like a mascot of my old self. Like I should be dunking at my own halftime shows. Here's how you know you're getting old: when you're driving around and you start shouting out gas prices for no fucking reason. That's always a bad sign. Got married. It's an old thing to do. Yeah. It's a sign of growing up. I'm glad I'm married though, you know. She's a good kid. Nice family. Now the family's great, man. It's one of the reasons why, you know, I married her. Because I grew up in a lot of dysfunction, right? And by the way, if you grow up in dysfunction, you don't realize you grow up in dysfunction until you meet, like, normal people. I don't know if this ever happened to you. Like, you ever meet normal people and you're like, you know, you don't know anybody that's been to jail? It's fucking weird. Like, the first time I met her family, it threw me off, man. Like, she had a dad. I'm like, you telling me this dude has been with you your whole life? Like this the original dude from beginning to end? Like, all you have the same last name. Get the fuck out of here. I was poking him and shit. Nobody I grew up with had dads. My whole family. My whole neighborhoods were like single moms and shit, you know? Well, there was one kid who had a dad. Like, we heard about him. And I don't mean to pick on the fathers. I'm just saying, you're usually the problem. You know what I mean? It's usually the dad that's fucking the family up. It's very rare it's a mom. I mean, every once in a while, you'll get like that rogue whore. You know? But I'm just saying, in the dysfunctional norm, it's usually the dad. You know, like I never met a mom with like a whole other family nobody knew about. You know what I mean? Like there's no mom setting up apartments for their side dick. No, but I'm saying I didn't know that I grew up fucked up. You know, like a fish doesn't know it's wet. You know what I mean? You like that? I read that on a magnet. Now, but I was a bad kid, man, and a bad early adult. I got in a lot of trouble, man. I used to steal everything. That's my true calling in life, is stealing. I don't do it anymore, but I'm good. I'm really good. Like, I robbed everything, man. As a kid, well, because my mom was always broke, you know? She always crying, like, how are we gonna pay the bills? And I knew I had this special skill set, you know? Like, I robbed everything. Like, I robbed the book fair. Remember the book fair in 5th grade? Remember that book fair cart? Fuck that cart. I figured out where they parked it, and then I paper jammed the doors so they thought it was locked, and I came back later, kicked the door open, housed everything. And the whole school knew it was me, you know. Well, I told everybody, you know what I mean? I had like this black market book fair business, just going up to kids like, hey, how you doing? I got your Amelia Bedelia if you're interested, you know. Got the whole Super Fudge series, Goosebumps. I had 2 felonies as a juvenile. One was real, the other was bullshit. The real felony was I stole a car in middle school, but everybody did that. Like, no, I'm serious. Like, if you grew up in Jersey in the 80s and 90s, you stole cars. That's what you did. The bullshit felony was me and my little brother, we dressed up as Boy Scouts and collected money for like a month. By the way, that's a federal offense. You believe that shit? Like, I told the guy, get the fuck, what are you gonna RICO act a 12-year-old? I didn't actually steal the car, though. I just rode shotgun and laughed the whole time. My best friend stole it. He was awful at it. He was that friend. You ever had that one friend growing up, like you knew was gonna go to jail? You know what I mean? Like, you ever had that one piece of shit kid where you're like, somebody should kill this kid now and save America a lot of problems and money? This kid was awful. And at least I had a mom. I don't think this kid had parents. Well, he was always outside. You know what I mean? He was that outside kid. I don't know if you had that kid growing up. You ever that outside kid? You know, it's like a Wednesday at midnight. He's just outside and shit by himself. It's like, dude, where's your family? He looked old as shit too, man. He looked like a grown man in middle school. Well, he was one of those adult kids in middle school. He didn't fail like 12 times. He just hit puberty at like 9. Remember, he was one of those adult kids. Like, you ever those adult kids in middle school? Like, you ever had that chick with tits that could fight? No? Well, he was 6 foot in middle school, and he had a beard, okay? And not like a 5 o'clock shadow, like a Kimbo Slice, Rick Ross. He had a dick. He had an adult dick in middle school. And I know it's because he used to show everybody. He was always taking his root out in the hallway. I remember staring at him thinking, like, how the fuck are you 12? You know, what are you, Benjamin Button? How the fuck old are you? He was old, man. I think he was divorced. He was old as shit. He stole an ambulance, right? He stole an ambulance when we were 12. The greatest thing you'd ever see as a 12-year-old is your best friend steal an ambulance. Well, we used to hang out at this convenience store that was open like 24 hours, right? And then the ambulance pulled up and the drivers got out to get a coffee, but they left the keys in the ignition, right? So my boy's like, yo, B, let's take the ambulance, B. I'm like, no. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you, B, right? So he jumps in the ambulance by himself. This is the funniest part of the story to me. You may not find it funny. But his first priority was to get the sirens on, right? He's still a kid, you know what I mean? He's still 12. So he started chirping him. All you heard was like, whoop, 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 right? And then the paramedics were in the convenience store, and then they're like, you know, oh shit, there's a fucking man kid in the ambulance, right? Then he got the sirens on like, woo, and he just took off. And we were standing there going like, where are you going? Like, he didn't even go anywhere. He was just doing laps with the ambulance, right? And we were cheering him on, and then the cops are there immediately. Like, they blocked him in, and then he tried to jump out on foot, and they beat the fuck out of that kid. That's the second greatest thing to see as a 12-year-old is your best friend getting kicked to sleep by the Paterson, New Jersey Police Department. Dude, I thought they killed him. He was just laying there like a dick, and then they just threw him in the back of the ambulance and took him to the hospital. Hey, listen, man, you guys have been great. God bless you.